All right, so my friends, welcome. We are playing some Standard. And last weekend saw the regional championships for Canada and for Europe. Some portion, I think it was all of Europe, I think. I'm not sure if it's the whole region or whatever. And today we're playing decks from those, starting off with the champ of Canada. Oh, Canada, my no. William LaHaye took first place in the regional championship in Canada with this mono-white mid-range deck, playing the full package of 8 Field of Ruin. Gonna stone rain the shit out of some people. We're saying mono-white Ponza here. You can even return them with Sarah Paragon or Restoration of a Ganjo, which is super cool. That's awesome. I like it. Big white land destruction, super great. And yeah, otherwise, you know, basically the things we're used to here. Wandering Emperor, Riker Bankbuster, of course, Lay Down Arms is phenomenal. It's funny that the planes count of his deck is actually pretty low. There are only 13 planes in his deck. You know, obviously Restoration finds the planes, and the Field of Ruin effects find planes too, but it's going to be interesting to see. And then Spirited Companion over the one that finds planes, which is interesting too, because I feel like you might want that card in this deck specifically, but we'll see. Sideboard has some hives in it, which is kind of cool to populate Loran absence. You get the idea. So that's the deck. Let's get right to the games, brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, let's roll. Get this out of here. Chat, come hang out with me. Let's go. Monday. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I'm up early today. I don't know what day it is, all right? Leave me alone. Mod Monday was yesterday. All right, on the draw, hands great, keep. Need to draw a land. We have Bankbuster to do that if we need to, though. Restoration gets the next land. There's your land. Easy game. Demolition Field. We see a Triome. We see a 3-color deck. I want to kill their lands. They drew a Swamp too. Sweet. Yeah, Daylight Savings screws everything up. Duress. Is this a main deck Duress format? Perhaps it is. It's up Fortitude. Goodbye Bankbuster. Sure. Happens. Alright. Play Demolition Field, so go. We got Loran for Fable or Restoration just for the restorations. Worst Duress art. Yeah, not wrong. They're going to play Fable anyway. All right, cool. Obviously, Loran's a pretty good answer to Fable. We draw Announcement, too. Jeez, we're going to kill Fable, though. Play Loran, kill Fable, block the Goblin Shaman. It's a good answer. And no hand fixing for you. Hopefully their hand is bad, and they're relying on the Fable to get things going. We've got the Wedding Announcement. A couple 6-drops here, some big boomers. Which is pretty good, because we're currently under no duress at all. Under no duress. Liliana of the Veil.
Happy to help.
Sure.
But I'm taking the credit for the win.
Yes. Kill that. In for 2. Sure. It's fine. We draw planes. Okay. I mean, Wedding Announcement, I suppose. Pretty good against the Liliana. Building up that mana base. I guess we're discarding a Ganjo, because we're going to get a planes anyway. If you have 2 6-drops here, you could just dump one of them. Sanctuary Warden, pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know, honestly. Liliana pluses here. What do we discard? I think the options are Eternal Wanderer or a Ganjo. More treasures. A lot of mana now, so the Stone Rain plan probably not coming to fruition here. I'm going to discard the Eternal Wanderer. They discard a Traxa. Ah, shit. Well, that's that game, I guess. It's very surprising because Atraxa seemed like the key piece in Standard from, like, you know, the games we've played or watched in the last few weeks, and it was like non-existent in the RCs. Like we could just never win now. I don't really understand that because this card just seems totally busted to me. Like, how do we ever win this game? They just drew Liliana, Cruelty, Sheoldred, Land, and they have a 7/7 in play. Like, Just never ever win this game in a million years. We're going to... I guess we could, like, field them and play Restoration, or we can, I don't want to lose my Warden. We just like, can't win. I don't know what to even say, you know? Like, how do we ever win? We obviously need to kill this ASAP, but they have the cruelty anyway. If we can exile it, cool. But they still have Liliana and Sheoldred. And they have infinite mana too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just field them and play Restoration, I guess. Basic check. Run the old basic check. One swamp in play. They could also just be Rakdos too. Yeah, they're always Rakdos, so... we'll search, get a plains, play Restoration, get a plains. And the question is, like, can Sanctuary Ward get us back in this game? I don't know. It's going to be tough, honestly. They just cast the other cruelty for, like, the first chapter. I'll scoop to that, I guess. I think we're just dead, but... Yeah, Traxa notably absent in a lot of the RC deck lists. There was Mono White, Grixis, pretty cool Rakdos aggro deck.
We all have things we want.
Start a land. Yeah. We get wrecked. Alright, yeah, we'll see. Alright, so, yeah, pretty brutal game one there. I guess it was a pretty ideal draw from them. Slowly on, discarded thingy, do the thingy. So, let's bring in Hearse, Loran, and... Let's see. Cathar Commando. I think this card kind of sucks, honestly. Sanctuary Warden, Farewell, Wanderer. Old Busty Boy. I'm not a big fan of Spirited Companion, just like in general, honestly. Hives were pretty interesting. Revelry, Depopulate, Elspeth. Absence. Lay Down Arms can't hit Atraxa. They're playing... We don't know if they're playing Jund. They're probably just Rakdos, actually. I think Ossification's fine, actually. Let's do this. Let's put in 2 Ossifications. Right, let's try this. Trying this. Run to the sideboard. Screaming. Desperate for help. Vibe check. How's it going, folks? Tuesday morning. Tuesday. Got the Lord of the Rings preview cards. I did a YouTube video on that. Check that one out. Got the Shadows over Innistrad remaster coming soon. Keep this. Ready to get my Gandalf countered. I've come around on the Gandalf card a little bit. I think it is a little more flavorful than I thought it was at first glance. You gonna arrest me again? Man. Hater. Lord of the Rings preview show today? Oh, maybe, actually. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's actually like a stream showing off cards today. I wonder what else they're going to show off besides the cards you already saw. So you missed it. They previewed the One Ring and Gandalf the Grey yesterday. Again, video on that on YouTube. Links in chat. Check it out. We busted. We drew the card that they thought seized. Must be nice. Lord of the Rings set is going to be a modern legal set. It's also going to be on Arena, though, as a historic legal set. Honestly, a little weird, not being a standard set, because it's like a... It feels like it wants to be a... let's discard... Probably a land, honestly. To ramp into the Warden, and then just Buster, draw Buster. I could also ossify the Goblin Shaman. I don't hate that, actually, either. Because it feels like a real onboarding set, a real like acquisition of new players kind of set. Obviously bringing in Lord of the Ring fans who may have not played Magic and so on and so forth, but like tossing them into Modern doesn't make much sense to me. So I don't know. Not sure. I think there's a desire to keep the Universes Beyond stuff a little bit separate from like the main Magic stuff, but it's going to be on Arena anyway, and I don't know. I just feel like might have been better as a standard set as far as getting new players in the game, but it does feel like a Commander set. I do agree. Here's Shelly. Let's draw a card response. Let me draw a wedding announcement. Right. So draw, and we can fire up the old Sanctuary Warden, I guess. We're going to flip this thing and make a thingy, and then play this and play Warden. Sure. Wandering Emperor's not bad either. So obviously we take a few hits off of the shoulder, but I think we're good here. No cruise, say go. Most new players here aren't going to a competition, they're just playing kitchen table Magic. So things like Standard and Modern don't apply. Yeah, but like if you walk into a store and you like, you know, they're like, okay, yeah, come play on Friday. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, so we got Shelly, Reflection, and wedding announcement. All right. I mean, Lala, resub. Thanks so much. Need to find an answer to the old Shieldred here. Honestly, going wide with the 2 wedding announcements is pretty sweet, too. If I remove the counter and they kill it, they have 4 cards in and 4 mana up, which is pretty sketchy for my Sanctuary Warden. I also can't keep drawing cards off Bankbuster, though, because we just died as Shieldred. I think we kind of have to, though. Yeah, they're definitely just Rakdos. They definitely have enough basics where you can't try and field them out of the game. Let's just draw. Any plans for the sub goal? No, I just like put that on there, honestly.
Oh, it's raining Helix! Oh my god!
We did it! Alright, so we're gonna field ya. Do you think Lord of the Rings will have the other fetches? I think it'd be sweet if there were just 10 fetches in the set and they all had like Lord of the Rings themed art. I saw a cool like altar set of fetches where each fetch was like the Windswept Heath was the Shire, Bloodstained Mire was Mordor or whatever and stuff like that. And it looked really cool. So I could definitely see them doing that. It'd be kind of cool. Mordor, in the land of Mordor, and the fires of Mount Doom. He forged another ring. Secret lair? Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, so late on arms, they gain a life. I'm gonna attack with a Warden. Obviously, if they have a like a Doomblade here, it sucks. I also draw a card and make a token, so I could also just not remove the counter, but is matchup his favorite for mono white? I don't know, honestly. I haven't played it on a standard. I kind of have to, honestly, because the RC and PT are coming up. Doomblade? So, if playing more standard on stream, they have it. Sure, that's fine. I mean, it's still a 3-for-1. We got 2 tokens off of it. Feels pretty good. Atraxa seems very good against us, honestly. As you saw in game 1, they just, like, Atraxed us, so we should just never win. But Atraxa, again, wasn't very popular at the RCs, so you can only remove a Bankbuster counter if it's crude. This removes counter from a creature you control. So they're going to block the Architect. And abrade it. Yeah, sure. Alright. Pass Ojo land too. Sick. Look at this. Don't play farewell, opponent.
Good old nothing beats that.
3 swamps. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be fielder running them out, but full control, crew Bankbuster with Architect after it attacks. Yeah, then I lose the card I would draw off this anyway. I don't know if it's worth it, honestly. Bloodlet Harvester, sure. Or this game's a joke. What's up, Jared? How's it going, folks? Gonna blood a mountain. I feel like our goal of this game should be to like vibe check them on the basics. They have 3 swamps and a mountain in play, and they discarded a mountain. I'll see if they have a 5th basic or not. What's up, John Glass? Garrett says, Pioneer RC over the weekend was my first comp event ever. Came in 3rd place with a 48-player crew. Top 2 got invites. Well, obviously feels bad to come a little short there. That's awesome still for your first event. That's great. 4 swamps. Woo! So many swamps. All right. I want to field again. I just can't help myself. I just want him to fail the vibe check, you know? Can't only wandering up with the counters on it. Yep, that's true. All right, we got... Wow! 7 basics! 7!
Waka waka.
All right, let's see here. I think we're going to crew, make a token, and attack. We're at 12? Yeah, whatever, sure. Or draw, make a token, crew, attack. All right, coming in. Got 2 mana left over. All right. We got a Leroy here? I think we're going to Leroy. No counter draw. Draw Hearse. That's a pretty sick draw, too, actually. All right. Fire on all cylinders this game. Play Hearse. There you go. You're up. Soul transfer. You got it. When soul meets body. Come on, Teddy. Let's go to game 3 here, right? Nothing more you want to do here, my friend. Look at our hand. What is this? Oh, they're coming in. All right. I respect it. Phyrexia. And, creatures? None? Sure, whatever. And we draw another Buster. I mean, we're just, like, doing literally everything here. Play Paragon. Just play cards at random at this point, honestly. Paragon. Restoration. Get planes. Play the planes. Crew a Buster. I guess I don't want to get like cheesed out somehow. What are they at 11? They're just dead. 4. We do have exactly 11, so. Alright, let's do it again. Works for me. Alright, so 2 very lopsided games. Going into game 3 here. And they got one out of their removal spell, honestly. How good is the Eternal Wanderer against them? Doesn't seem very good. I'm going to shave one of those. So we have two lay down arms, three lay down arms, 2 destroyable, 2 ossifications, and then 4 Emperors for removal spells. That's fine, I think. Taking away Delirium. Just another Tuesday. I'm like convinced it's Monday. I'm sorry, folks. I apologize. Don't know what day it is. We got hockey going on. It's like fantasy hockey playoffs. Super exciting. Got the first cut of my Battle Spirit Saga promo video last night. Looking pretty good. We got Emergence TCG sponsor content on Friday. And then we're traveling. I gotta book some flights later. Also hired my new assistant, for those who missed that one, which is very exciting. So we're doing the onboarding this week as well, which is pretty cool. So a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Getting a lot of stuff done. Getting things planned out. Trying to get things organized. Try and catch up on all this shit I want to do, which is cool. Hope I get a Lord of the Rings preview card. I haven't gotten like an email about it. I would love to do one, honestly. That'd be really fun, but you know, we'll see. Yeah, it's not great. We're gonna keep. I don't love it. Buying them lunch. They don't live near me, unfortunately. That would have been the ideal scenario, honestly. I did have a candidate who lived in the city, but they did not get through the process. So, Tapland. Yeah, ideal scenario would be if they lived somewhere nearby and they could, like, you know, come over once in a while or whatever. We could do like an actual in-person meeting, but That's okay. Works for me. Yes, I'm going to do Bronze Mythic for Shadows of Innistrad. I'm probably going to start it, though, next month after the ladder resets. Rather than, I think it releases on like the 21st, 22nd. Hire a new assistant. Cut to Karn with a Blackberry strapped to him.
I am Karn.
I'd only hire Karn so I can fire him.
Get off my plane.
Wow, 3 lands and nothing? That's interesting. Just going to fire up the old announcement, I guess. Uber Eats? That's true, actually. That is true. Turn Wanderer, Blinking Loran. That's pretty cool. Alright. First play is Shieldred. I think I'm happy destroying Evil here. Like, we don't have a different play this turn, honestly. And we'll just destroy Evil and then Bankbuster draw. So I'm cool with that. It's not always right to do this, honestly. Like, you kill it in your upkeep, so you don't lose the life off of the draw. A lot of times you want to draw your card, and like the information is worth 2 life. But I think given the context of our hand, it's very likely we can cast Spell here anyway. So I think we're pretty happy just keeping the life total high. How I feel with the Rangers? Pretty good. I think they definitely have some work to do. Been a little loose lately, but the personnel is certainly there, which is exciting. So, Mono White playing Elishnorn. That's kind of cool. All right, we draw an extra late on arms. I mean, now we're like just flush with resources here. It's funny because firing off the first Field of Ruin makes the Sarah Paragon a lot better because you want to be able to play something off it immediately and get to play it lands pretty sweet. We were to field them. We could field them, lay on arms, then draw land and draw a card off Bankbuster. Or I can play. I mean, I want to kill this Goblin Shaman. I think they could honestly Atraxa next turn, which would suck really bad. They just discard Atraxa and then reanimate it. We can't really stop that, I guess. All right. Yeah, I don't love it, but all right, let's kill a land. This is more so just put a land in the graveyard for my my Paragon. Our hand is pretty good, so they have Atraxa. We can grind for sure, but float a green. There's no way they're playing green. I don't believe them. I'm sorry. All right, let's search for planes. We're gonna lay down arms, and we'll attack. Do I want a token or a card? Probably a card. All right, and then we'll just say go and draw off Buster on the return. So draw a card. All right, please don't discard Atraxa and reanimate it. Yeah, I think that if we're trying to make it so we can win in the post-Atraxa world, the card is more important than the board presence. So, all right, here it comes. They have it. They're going to duress me first. Wow, they have the nuts here. Wedding Announcer, the best 3-mana Anthem they've ever printed? I think so, yeah. Glorious Anthem is not a playable Magic card anymore. It used to be back in the day, but has Vigilance too, right? Nope, it's Shieldred. Okay. So no Atraxa Reanimate. We draw Destroy Evil. The issue is that we don't have that many ways to remove a Atraxa because it has Vigilance. So already used 2 lay down arms and Destroy Evils. There aren't that many ways left to remove it. I might want to just hold this Destroy Evil, honestly. I don't know. It's a tough call, actually. Spear of Heliod better than Wedding Announcement? Not a chance. Not a chance. Alright, I'm going to kill it. If they had the Atraxa, they would have done it last turn, so let's just kill this and keep grinding. Farewell. Yeah, you don't have to use all the abilities, obviously, on Farewell, but alright, so Wedding Announcement. Just do that again. Alright, so once again, we are kind of soft to Atraxa. We're drawing a lot of cards here, so draw a card. Elspeth. So we got Planeswalkers out the wazoo. Here's a Bankbuster. Alright, so they just don't have it. Sweet. Sweet. Two cards left. Love to draw Hearse, honestly. Lay down arms again. Okay. We want to lay this bad boy down. Let's just like attack and see what they do. Actually, let's start there. They know we have this, but did I see that Griselbrand's coming to Historic? Yeah, I'll do. I think I'm gonna do I'll do 10 new brews or 5 new brews maybe for Innistrad. Or not for Innistrad for Innistrad. Also maybe I'll do that on the release. I'll do like a 5 new brews for Historic and stuff, and then I'll do the Bronze Mythic thing. I gotta plan it out. That's all while having an assistant. I have my assistant working on a calendar for me right now, trying to get things organized. I should get things like, you know, a little more consistent around here. So I could Paragon, play land, and lay down arms. Something like that, actually. Play this, just lay this. And say go. I guess I could like crude attack too. Yeah, I guess that was pretty bad sequencing actually. I didn't like think through my turn. I should have attacked with the Bankbuster also. Is this gonna mod Twitch chat? No, not really. Got plenty of great mods for that. So there'll be a mod in chat, obviously, but like, it's not a part of their job. All right, drawing cards, trying to find that Saga Bankbuster again. Yeah, not attacking for 5 less turns is a pretty big punt, honestly. So I've given them a lot more time to draw to their thingy, but let's see what happens here. So, all right, so untap and draw a field. We're going to, I think, Warden token crew attack. Pop this bad boy off. Draw a Bankbuster. And then we're going to crew. Attack for... If I attack for 5 last turn, they'd be almost dead already. Yeah, that was a huge punt. Let's see if we get punished or not, but... We're pretty good shape, honestly, even through Atraxa. So... Yeah, you gotta love 4 Field to ruin 4 Demolition Field. You gotta respect that kind of gusto. Well, they have drawn a lot of cards, but attack all, use Wandering Emperor to exile the creature attracts and blocks. That's a good play. I like it. Hadn't gotten that far yet. That's a pretty good one. Soul meets body. All right. That's not good enough, though. You're still very dead. Need more than that, my friend. Land crew beats... Deck's pretty sweet, honestly. Obviously, it helps they just never drew a way to return this, but I'll take it. Maybe a third hearse is a... I don't know. The thing is, like, this deck can't cast tracks so reliably, but like some tracks can. So untap and just gonna go for the old kill ski here. We are going to. Because I can't actually remove this. 3/6. Need to crew this. We get Elspeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. If I Elspeth minus and don't hit a creature to crew this with, I'm still going to do it. If I don't have a creature I can hit a land, I can just play the thingy, so. They can cast it, but it's not like easy, you know. Zan, new sub, what's your name? Where you from? Welcome.
Fight if I have to.
Emperor can crew, yes. I like to try and
Plenty of connections.
do it another way, though. Loran. Loran can crew. Yeah, sure, whatever. Loran. Destroy Buster. And crew this bad boy and just send in the clowns. They gotta have 2 kill spells to survive here. I think we're pretty good. Ryman resub. Thanks so much.
Gang. Blouses.
Ah. 1-up. All right. Big question in chat is Griselbrand better than Atraxa in Historic? My gut says no. Because a lot of what makes Griselbrand so good in older formats is you can draw Force of Will, Unmask, and then in Modern you can still there's pitch spells also. Whereas in Historic, there are no free spells. Look at this hand. Woo! This is the price you pay for wanting to kill lands, you know? I'm not sad about it. But honestly, I mean, we just need to draw planes, and then we have turn 3, Field of Ruin for planes, kill your token. What do you think, folks? Keeper Mulligan! The emotes are available for all of you to use. Keeper Mulligan, what do you think? On the draw, if we draw planes, our hand's great. And if we miss a planes, you still have a way to get white anyway. Keep Mulligan, keep Mulligan, keep Mulligan. Chat split. The split decision.
You rebels.
I'm keeping. Let's do it. Content, science, all good reasons to keep. We try.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
It's alright. It's alright. We're good. If they're like an Esper Legends deck, we have a... Oh no. Ooh, what is this? Alright, well, first off, we do the planes. Second off, Camera Golf resubbed. Third off, they're playing Shivan Reef and Rafine's Tower, which means that our Field of Ruins are likely online. I had biscuits last night. They were biscuits. They were actually more. They were crescent rolls. They were very good. Cathar Commando. All right, attack for 3. Go get him, buddy. Play Field of Ruins. There you go. And the fielding begins. God, you gotta love it, right? Just gotta freaking love it. Let's go. Basic check. Do you have any? Usually have one, I would guess. They're playing 4 colors. Nothing. This is the best time you could possibly have playing Magic. Oh, they drew the swamp. Oh, it sucks for them. We're literally doing nothing but cast Fields of Ruin them for the rest of the game. Cut down, sure. What's up, Hitman? We're playing in I made the playoffs. I didn't mean to call me the playoffs. I looked at it whatever recently and I saw we were in 5th place. So, but yeah, I'm game. Let's go. I just have a lineup. Oh, it's Tuesday. I didn't have my lineup. I thought we didn't make it. Oh shit, it sucks. All right, well, we'll figure that one out. Field you. This is the list that won the Canadian RC card for card. Planes. Planes. What are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? You're gonna get nothing. Not a single thing. You're searching. They're looking. Wrong button.
So you get nothing.
We're gonna hide our next Demolition Field.
Good day, sir.
All right. How about we get him again?
Would it help if I got out and push?
White Ponza. All right. So they were 4 colors, not green. Interesting. They didn't play any spells, so it's pretty hard to sideboard against them. I might just run it back, honestly. I'm just gonna run it back. If I played it last week, I done it twice this turn. Because I drew. Yeah, sure. I guess you're right. Whatever. Whee. Yeah, they saw Cathar Commando and nothing else. All right, we're on the draw. We can keep this on the draw. It's fine. It's pretty funny. Oh, what a good time. What a good... Pew, pew, pew. Loran the 3rd path, sure. They draw land here, of course, but... There were 2 spells cast that game. We cast Commando, they cast Cut Down. Alright, you draw land here. It would be pretty ironic for us not to draw land and be mana screwed, right? They drew a swamp again, too? Oh, wow. Alright. Let's draw land for Loran, please. Morning Rope Burn. All right. Just gonna lay down arms, I guess. Karma. Karma's a bitch, folks. So there you go. Yeah, I probably deserve this after that first game. We'll get him in game 3, though. Discard, go for the throat, and cut down. Cathar Commando is clear for takeoff. Bank Buster. Kill this, they draw a card. I'm going to kill it still, I think. We're not going to win the game with a Cathar Commando, and the game's going to go on, and then ideally I draw land and Loran the Fable, so I'm going to kill this. Let them have their card. Alright, so draw. Damn it! I don't want to destroy evil fate. Yeah, we're just like go. Alright. Man, we're so unlucky that we're mana screwed. Getting mana screwed is the worst. How the table turns. Fable again. Alright, so I'm gonna just destroy evil the Fable. I really do hate making this play. But I think that given the context of our hand, we should play spells. We can only win if we draw a land anyway. We can play a land and play the Loran. So 1 land, please. Punishment for the Ponza cosplay. Yeah, you got me. You got me.
You rebel scum.
All right. Hello. Damn it. All right. What are the odds we win this game? You think? What do y'all think? Percent chance of victory. Corpse Appraiser. Is there a target? There is a target. And they have Reflection, but they have no. There's no second creature though. So. Oh, never mind. They have a second creature. All right. I think this game just fell apart. Got punished. I destroy evil the Saga rather than the Reflection. So I don't want them to loot again. But then I'll have some play. Obviously, the plan was to draw a land last turn. Because we didn't draw a land last turn, we can't win anyway, honestly. So, like, I think that making the play for drawing a land makes sense. So, whatever. It happens. Game 3. So we know they're Grixis. I think I want a Loran. I think I want the Elspeth. Honestly, Eternal Wanderer is kind of eh. The Eternal Wanderer. These Cathar Commandos are a little unexciting. Let's see, these companions are pretty bad too. Look at these companions. And I don't want Ossification because they have Invoke Despair. I think Wanderer's fun. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, I agree the lands might be an Atraxa Splash, but I could have brought a Hearse, I guess. That's fair. That's fair. They might also be an Atraxa Reanimator. I don't understand, like, the Atraxa Reanimator stuff just seems so good. And it really did not do well at all at the RCs, which is definitely a very interesting turn of events that I would not have considered, honestly. But it does seem very good. It does seem very good. We'll see. We're playing 4 decks today from the RCs that all did well. They're all very interesting. So, cornbread is delicious for breakfast, yes or no? I would not consider that a breakfast food, but I mean, whatever. Am I going to San Diego? What's up, Snook? Yep. I'll be in San Diego. I'll be at the Pro Tour. I'll be at Command Fest Orlando. Very busy schedule for me over the next few months. Did I have big metagame share and not convert? I don't think so. Not a big fan of Melee, but the one nice thing about it is it does keep all the stats and everything too. So you can go just look and see the metagame shares and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. So, want to remind you all, folks, take a second, follow me on Twitter, please. Go follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Hit the buttons. Look, it's my new assistant. On the play. We got lands we can keep. No 2-drop, but what do you got, friend? We have turn 3 Restoration or Announcement on the play, which is pretty good. Obviously, our hand's like not great, which is fine. No 2-drop, no removal spells, but whatever, make it work. We can do it. We're not playing the Flash Soldier list. Nope. So luckily we have a backup 3-drop, so they take Wedding here. We still get to play Restoration, which is pretty cool. What's up, Lobmancer? I know Lobmancer's pumped for the Lord of the Rings set. Big tanks have a duress here, jeez. Over the moon. What do y'all take here? If you're my opponent. Hmm? Alright. Wow! What?
Inconceivable!
They take the Eternal Wanderer. I draw a Demolition Field. Okay. That's quite a take. They're playing for the long game. Okay. Let's see. So we can like Demolition Field. Play Restoration. Then upkeep field them and then return the field with the Restoration. It's kind of cool. It does like, you know, make, and then they're going to play a Fable probably, so it's kind of awkward. They also have one basic too, so the first field isn't as good. And once Fable's online, it's kind of awkward too. It's pretty bad against Fable, but I think I like it. Alright, get a Plains. Set the old upkeep stop and say go. Mono white Ponza. No Fable. Oh, good catch. Yeah, that was good. Wrong stop. Good catch, folks. All right. Let the fielding begin. Honestly, I probably should do this in my draw step. Yeah, that's a punt. So I should have done that in my draw step. So I can see what I draw first. And then I might change my mind, but all right, draw another Restoration. All right, so right now I could have done it here after I see what I draw. That was a slight mistake. We're pretty sure we were doing it, but discard this, return Demolition Field, play Plains, say go. Next turn we can go field you and play a 3-drop. Whoa! Yeah, they're definitely an Atraxa deck. Alright, so we're going to go field ya. I think I screwed up again. I should have upkeep fielded them again, or draw step fielded them, because now they can play like a kill spell on this, like a green card maybe, or something like that. No, okay, yeah, that's like not, I mean, it's like not likely they have it, but still, like, just like proper sequencing, so they can't float before it's a creature. But let's go land. And now is it Wedding or Restoration? I can return the field.
Still a piece of garbage.
Ah, yes. My poor opponents. Alright, on the play. Match 3. Damn it. Double farewell. The old more farewells than mulligan in Plains hand. Look at mulligan. Sure. Let's keep this. Shift the Wanderer. And yeah, good curve. Buster. Wedding. Emperor. Toxic Gamer Jim Davis. That's me, folks. That's me. Alright, Rafine's Tower. Busted. Need to draw land, but Buster can help with that, obviously. We miss. Alright, missed once. Missed twice. I want to remind you all I'm going to be at the Long Island Tabletop and Gaming Convention this Saturday. Doing a panel, which is kind of cool. Comes to be there, it'd be sweet. Driveland!
Bingo!
And they got Esper stuff going on? Sure. Wedding announcement. Keth's hidden hand's pretty good, honestly. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Urtai's Scorn. Esper Control? Damn. Alright. Let's draw off Buster again. Getting snowed on? Not snowing yet. Nicole said it was gonna snow. How many lands are we playing? We missed a lot of lands. Only 24 lands. I'm very surprised to see the 1/1 that draws cards over the land finder in this deck. We gotta cancel, folks. Urtai's Scorn. Alright, your land sick. Alright, so we can go land. And we're just gonna field them and then Bankbuster. This is from the Canadian RC. It came in first place overall. Sure. Ponza them! Remember, folks, we should just use they if we can. We don't know who our opponent is, so... Alright, they're going to play Murix. That's a good target for Demolition Field, honestly. Demo, yeah. They are a 3-card deck. Let's see how many basics they have. Also, see if they're going to make a token or not. Seth, resub, thanks so much. I gotta assume they have no other lands in their hand, because why else would they play like a useful land into my field? Alright. Let's keep it going here. Oh, they can Deluge now. That's true. They have Carte Blanche, though. It also starts to discard a hand size, too. They're going to Union of the Third Path, sure. Look at them. This is like hard control. Alright, we got a treasure. Alright, let's untap. And we have a lot of cards in our hand. First things first, let's crew an attack. We got a field in the bin. Alright. We have freaking 9 cards in our hand. Unfortunately, if we want to not discard, we have to play 2 spells. We could go Loran and Bankbuster. Obviously, playing Paragon and getting a land back is insane, but like they're probably going to counter it. I imagine Loran doesn't have many targets anyway. Let's play Loran Bankbuster. Here's Buster. You know what? I'm just gonna draw. I didn't play Lamister, right? I'm just gonna drop this, actually. Let's keep our treasure around. We'll just... Oh, sure. Then I just talked about this. Whatever, fine. We'll discard these 2. A little... Yeah. So when you're talking everything out when you're streaming, you tend to forget things, honestly. And you just forget the thing you just said. Now I discard 2 cards of hand size, which is exactly what you're trying to avoid doing. But hi, my name is Jim. Pro Magic player and full-time streamer. Not that we need these anyway, I guess, but... So yeah, want to make a land drop there. We missed, obviously. Playing a Loran and burning our treasure is definitely a little iffy, but... 1 doggo. Alright, let's try and draw a land up a doggo. Like, I kind of wish this card was just the Planesgetter, honestly, you know? Jeez, we stink. 4, 8. Farewell is going to be kind of nasty if they have it, but what are you going to do? It is pretty amusing that we just can't find lands and have our capes. As we're just like stone raining the crap out of our opponents. I did say it. I did say it. There's a land, obviously, right on time. Alright, so land. I'm going to try and play Elspeth here. See if it resolves. Alright. Still pretty juiced here on cards, so... Yeah, unfortunately, we're, like, literally, like, being outmanaged by double this game. If we just made our land drops, we'd be totally fine, but... Whoa. Kaya!
Phyrexia shows no mercy. Just give up already.
Kaya's pretty good here. Alright, return a land. I think Kaya probably gets us, honestly. They could also, like, copy it with the Kaya and then get their lands back and stuff, too. Yeah, I think we're dead. Just missed too many land drops. I think we're fine, though, honestly. For future games. I think the hearses are going to be pretty good as a non-wrathable threat. They can also eat their thingies. They're going to Kaya, hit the thingy. I should actually probably kill the response. Yeah, we'll just go to the next game. I agree. Farmhand over the dog makes sense. I was going to go to the next game. We just can't win. All right. They're going to flashback Deluge, have 1,000 cards in their hand, a Kaya, so that's fine. All right, so misallow land drops. We're going to bring in... Ooh, Hive's kind of cool. Bring in the Hives. Bring in the hearses. Maybe Elspeth. We're going to cut Farewell. We're going to cut Laydown Arms. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're a little light on. I guess, like, Loran's not great, in theory. Like, maybe we want Fateful Absence if they have any Planeswalkers, something like that. Destroy Evil's interesting, too, because, like, we don't know if they have targets or not. But, like, I can imagine them, like, bringing in a creature, which is pretty common, like, you know, control deck practice. So not sure if Destroy Evil or Loran have targets. If I were to cut these, maybe play Fateful Absence instead as far as like I could have Lockdown. That's true. Yeah, let's leave in Destroy Evils. And then you can just leave in the Lorans, whatever, sure. Yeah, unfortunately, like, we just don't have that many good cards to bring in, but... Yeah, let's make our land drops game. We'll be fine. Maybe still keep, honestly. We should have, I'm sorry, this is a hearse, not a buster. This is a buster we keep. As a hearse, we can't keep. Never mind. So, one mulligan. We are only playing 13 planes. I think at this point we have to keep, so I'm not going to 5. Alright, well, we'll just draw planes. I guess any land is also a planes too, so we should draw any land. My name is Mud. Just, I think the reliquaries are a little aggressive, but... Oh, yeah, let's go. I'm going to upkeep field them, I think. If I field them now, they can play a 3-drop. I want to make it as awkward as possible for them, so... Let's get that basics check going. My name is Mud. Alright. Ponza Fever Dream. Here we go. 0 color deck splashing white. Draw step better. That's assuming they only have 1 basic. And, like, I want them to not have the information of the card they draw. So they don't know if they can, like, play an instant or not or whatever. So. They had an island in game 1 also. So. Let me draw. Alright, so... I think we just field them again, honestly. Because play Restoration, they counter it. Just kind of sucks. So just keep fielding them. Hit them up blue. I think now we're going to draw step it. Also, if they tap out, I'll do it on my turn, I think. We just don't want to give them mana, basically. They have a lot of instants in their deck. We just don't want to give them a free mana, if possible, so... Psycho Fiend's Tower. So we're going to let this resolve and then do it after they're tapped out. Because they definitely don't have any 1 mana spells in their deck, so... Right, yes, please. Searching. Alright, I would guess They're out of basics, if I had to guess. One of each in a 3-color deck. Triomes and all sorts of fancy lands, Mirrors, etc. Draw Bankbuster. Alright. I'm going to field first and just cast Bankbuster. Let's see what we get. 2 of each? It's possible, obviously. Float a blue. And they are out. Move to second main. Get rid of that blue. Play Bankbuster. Go ahead, counter it. Cool. Alright. Ponza activated. Can't draw a land, though. Play Restoration. They definitely counter it. I guess I don't want them to Deluge, though, so sure. Big key factor against playing against counterspells is to try and play your cards that are important on the turns they want to do other things. I don't want them casting Deluge here, so... Sure. So they waste 2 mana. Awesome. Land 5. We draw another fields. So now I can field them, play Announcement. That's cool. Mono white Ponza. Blue. Search. Alright. Move second main. There's Deluge, as predicted.
Poor predictable Bart. Always takes rock.
Now we resolve our wedding announcement. And try and get this ball rolling. Now we have the mana advantage. We have a permanent in play, which is good. We got some good cards in our hand. Some good anti-farewell cards also. They have their own Field of Ruin. Ah, Fell Chucker, eh? Alright. We draw Sanctuary Warden. That's awkward, but sure. Attack for 1. Play wedding number 2. It's a good day for a... And say go with Commando up. Token, token, token. Void Rend. You got it, friend. What's up, Aesthetic? Arc, it's on the plan. You know, if you gift 0 subs, it'll be there eventually. But bad timing on the Rend. Yep, should have done that second main, obviously. Alright. Beats. Beats. Listen, Buster. I suppose Farewell will be annoying here, but like we should draw a card anyway. I think it's fine. Draw a card. Draw a card. Void Rend again. These are not good exchanges for them. Sure. Draw again. Hey, look, a new Buster. We're ahead on cards. We're actually not ahead on mana, despite Stone Raining them twice. And they're going to Edict me. It's like a non-token. You got it. All right. Still looking pretty good here. We got my army of waiters. I did catering for a while. It's like a part-time job that I had when I was in college. Did like catering for huge events. Actually, pretty wild job too. We were like a catering company. They would just like contract out to college kids, and there was like, you know, they would hire 30 of us. We'd all go to this like really fancy hall across from Nassau Coliseum on Long Island, and like it was sort of like being in a Batman movie, but you're the waiter at Bruce Wayne's function. Just like a bunch of heinously rich people, just like going about their business, talking about whatever they're talking about, and you're just invisible. You're just like serving drinks. You're just kind of like walking around invisible. Pretty interesting, honestly. It's kind of cool. All right, so let's attack. Definitely a fun people watching experience. Mine wasn't bad either, honestly. Here come the clowns. The Emperor will see you now.
You
No one was really crazy drunk or anything. It was just like, just watching the, you know, the elite or whatever. They're gonna make a token and block. Obviously, I could Emperor back here, but if they negate it or whatever, it kind of sucks. I don't play 2 spells, I think, so. Alright, and then we're going to, definitely playing 2 spells here. I think I want to draw and try and draw land for the Hive. Shit. Alright. That's not cool. Alright. I mean... I don't like how we've been mana screwed both of these games. I just don't understand. Like, we just cannot draw land to save our life. We're only playing 24, which is pretty light. And we just can't draw land. Like, I guess we keep fielding them, so we keep pulling lands out of our deck. But, alright. Let's attack the Emperor, I guess. Drew says, Jim, I don't understand why Command Fest have constructed events... Why don't Command Fest have constructed events as an option? Excited to see one nearby until I saw there was no constructed play. It's like a GP with a middle finger to constructed players. I agree. I agree. Alright, so let that die. They have End Step Deluge, pretty annoying. I'm going to draw again because I just want to make land drops. And then if we draw a land, I might go Hive high. I might just play 1 Hive. Reserve a land. Alright. Play land. And we're playing 1 Hive for sure. I don't want to play both and play into Farewell because they're about to dig for it too, so I should play Hive and say go. I could also see just resolving Emperor, honestly, when they tap out for the Deluge. That might have been better, and it plays better against Farewell. I think that's better, actually. I'm interested in casting the Wanderer to live a Deluge for tempo. That's not bad either, I guess. You just slam... I couldn't, I don't have enough mana. I just drew my 6th land, so... Here's Mirix. Agree. Farman just seems infinitely better than the dog does in this deck. Alright, we have more cards in them. And there's your Farewell. Yeah, so I think playing Emperor, I think, when they tap out would have been a lot better. But we draw Elspeth, but it is likely they have a negate. Just gonna play Hive and End Step Wanderer. Like, I don't love the Farmhand Spirited Companion cards, period. I think they're just kind of bad. Some decks play like a bunch of them, but if you're gonna play a few of them, I think that the Farmhand is better. Warden plays around Negate or Wrath. They can accept Exile and removal also, so you're right though. It wouldn't have been bad. End Step Emperor, see what happens. Negate, sure. Untap, make a token, draw a Destroy Evil. And is not the most exciting card to draw, but sure. They have 3 cards left and 6 mana up. We're going to play Elspeth, I think. If they counter it, whatever. If it resolves, great. And we can't double spell anyway, so yeah, ship it. What do you got? Yeah, Farman has relevance later in the game, too, as far as, like, you can flip it. It won't happen very often, but when it does, it'll be somewhat relevant, so... Stroke, sure. That's actually great there, because they stroke that. They didn't negate it, which is important to note, because my Warden's probably safe next turn. We'll see. They're going to play make their own Might. It's Might time. Good catch, Darth. Good catch. I know it's hard to rearrange your like, habits or whatever. It's good to catch yourself, though. Double Mirix. Loran is now on. That is true. And they're going to just cast the main phase Deluge. Alright, it's pretty good. In theory, this match should be horrible for us, right? They're just like a counterspell control deck against our sorcery speed mid-range deck. But controller's pretty bad this format, honestly, so draw land. Alright, so we have 7 mana. I can go Emperor and Loran or play a 6-drop. That's interesting. I mean, they can't flash back Deluge's turn, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna play a... Yeah, I'm gonna play a big threat next turn. I'm gonna go Loran. I'm gonna go land and Emperor on their turn. Awesome, Lynch. Yeah, folks. New pile driver shirt, pile driver ska band. It honestly looks, it's hard to make it look good on a screen. It looks so good in person though. There's so much detailing on the art. Like, it's a pile driver ska band. It's hard to see how cool it looks on screen, but it looks awesome in person. They're going to Union of the Third Path in response to gain some life. And draw a card, sure. Bronze and Mythic, I'm gonna do it for Shadows of Innistrad. I think I'm going to do it next month after the ladder resets. So I'm not scrambling. I think that's the plan. Awesome, Russia. Any Mind Splicer decks today? No. Kaya. I mean, we just attack the Kaya, so.
I don't take kindly.
Pick it up in the merch store. Yes, that's cool. Alright, so they get to kill my Hive here, but I get to Emperor and pressure their Slayer. Kaya's pretty good, honestly. They've got 3 mana left over. They have another counterspell. It's pretty bad, obviously, but sure, whatever. Make a 2/2, attack Kaya. They chump block. He goes to 1. I'm sorry, actually, I pump 1 too. So Emperor kills Kaya here, barring a kill spell. And then I can resolve my Sanctuary Warden or my Eternal Wanderer. They're just like Esper control. Just like build an Esper control deck in your mind. That's basically what they're playing. You know, Void Rend, cancel, yada, yada, yada. So, alright, they play that. We get to go a land. Don't want a Warden or Eternal Wanderer. Warden is bad against Farewell. Eternal Wanderer is pretty good. We can Wanderer plus this and attack this for 2. That's fine. Solid if unexciting. Yeah, Planeswalker is definitely stickier. I think we're going to play Wanderer here. We're not going to attack first because I might flicker this regardless. That puts the Kaya at... It'll be at 3 next turn. I still can't kill it next turn. I'm sorry, it'll be at 1, then 3, and then I still can't kill it. I think I just play the Wanderer, make a token. They block here, it goes to 2, then I have an actual creature in play. I can attack it, so...
I'm gonna have to work for this win.
If we exile the blocker, we're not actually making much forward progress on killing Kaya. Kaya goes to 1. Then next turn it goes back to 3, and I still can't kill it with the mites. So they draw 2. Opponent may scry 1. Sure. That's pretty good. Kaya's not bad. I think we're a dog at this point, honestly. Edict, sack a Planeswalker. Tilt. Depopulate. Right, you need to chill, opponent. You need to take a chill pill. Relax for a moment. Calm down. 2 cards left. Do I Warden or do I Elspeth? If they can't, they have a counterspell, we're probably screwed either way. Just gonna play the better one. You can't negate it either, so. Alright, here we go. Here's a big Warden. No stroke, no cancel. I guess an Edict could be gross here too, but try another Wanderer, sure. Alright. I mean, we're grinding. This is the problem with the control decks in this format. It's just like Silver Scrutiny for 3. Jeez, all the cards are so good when they resolve. I think that they're going to win this game though. We've hit the point now where they have like 15 lands in play and they're still at 11. So I think they're probably in good shape.
Your time's almost up.
Yeah, definitely an interesting card. A Hexproof Planeswalker is certainly interesting. All right, so I mean, Emperor is really good here too, honestly, but untap. Got 6, 7, 8 mana. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can Deluge and Wandering Emperor. Jeez. Well, they let us do that. That's cool. Yeah, Kaya just seemed particularly good against us. Not so good against other decks because they could just have more creatures in play, but... Alright, so big mistake on their part. They Emperored after I drew a card. They could have exiled it before I removed the counter. So, no reason not to do that, obviously. But
Then guided like water. I am almost sad to see you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can flashback the Deluge here, so we gotta play a big spell. Let me Wanderer again. I guess if I else, I could also play Paragon, but now I've already played a spell, so playing Paragon without a spell sucks. So let's play Wanderer. Jesus. All right. Like, I'm not sure how a deck like this ever beats Grixis, but you get the idea. Pretty good as us. Yeah, just make a token.
And we
Let's go.
leave with our lives. Show them the edge of your blade.
Still have 4 cards in hand. Void Render. Yeah, you got me. I mean, it doesn't really matter if their cards aren't efficient if they draw a lot of them. So we're at the stage of the game where it's pretty easy for them to do that. I guess like wants a 3rd hearse, honestly. Yeah, these flashback deluges are pretty gross. I mean, next turn I can like Paragon. Look at our graveyard too. Like we played a lot of Planeswalkers this game. Could have played Hive with Paragon. Yeah, it's pretty low impact. We draw a card here off the Citizen, which is kind of cool. Great. One bad dog. I think they got us here, folks. Oh my god. Esper cards I own. Embarrassing us on my television show. Two Planeswalkers, 3 cards, and a Deluge. They have not used either Planeswalker either.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Alright. Untap. We draw a Hive. Great. So we can Paragon. Play Hive. Let's tap these properly. I should probably Companion first. Yeah, obviously draw a card before you do anything else. That's stupid, but we draw Field of Ruin. I mean, fielding them is like irrelevant at this point, so let's play Hive. Maybe we just shove here. Actually, I think we just whatever. Here's all my cards. If you got a farewell, whatever. I can't win anyway at this point. So they get their own Paragon. They have nothing in their graveyard though. This goes to 2. Make it 2/2. Play a land. That is some graveyard. Scrutiny X is 6. Maybe they'll deck. They only have 11 cards left. I guess the Kyle will kill us first, but. Alright. Bitter Blossoms Ahoy. These are artifacts, so I can draw off my Reliquary, which we're going to do. So we have draw 2 here. Right on time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this does actually hit the Deluge. It's probably too late at this point, but. Sure. Sure. Yeah, that's probably it. We're probably dead here. Again, matchup-wise, Counterspell Control deck should beat Mono White mid-range deck every time, so. Down to 4. Down to 3, 2, 1. Alright, just come on. Come on, Gandalf. Let's go here.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Yeah, we're dead. Alright. All right, so yeah, I mean that just like their deck's a little weird, obviously, but matchup wise, super great matchup for the control deck, obviously. So let's hop on over to Untapped here. We can get this out of this game. Overall, we went 2-1, right? Deck seems very good, honestly. The fact that the Field of Ruin plan is sort of like, you know, it's cool, it works sometimes. It's not like a thing that needs to happen to make the deck good. And then again, I think that the companions being companions and not farmhands is very strange to me because we were just really want to make all of our land drops, obviously. But deck seems super sweet. Wouldn't mind a third Hearse on the board. Good against control and good against Phyrexia. But yeah, honestly, otherwise, deck seems gas. Won the Canadian RC, and I'm impressed. It's obviously went 2-1, so reload that real fast. And yeah, pretty sweet. More decks to play on stream, but YouTube folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.